everybody. My name is Amelia Dexter on Amelialand.
And today we got a little science to tell you about. I'm going to spend a whole week having all sorts of fun. At the end of the week, did a science lab all about thrust. Now, Amelia, what is thrust when you're talking about, say, an airplane?
Thrust is what goes against drag.
All right, so you're flying your airplane and it's hitting the wind and it's hitting everything, and that's drag, right?
Yeah.
So what's another way to get around drag?
Aerodynamics.
Okay, so you streamline your aircraft, right? And then you're not hitting as much wind, it's not pushing up against you and trying to stop you from going forward.
Mm-hmm. If you have, if you have a curved thing at the top and at the top part of the airplane where it goes,
then the airstream flows right over it, right? Over and under it, yeah.
Aerodynamics.
Yeah.
And thrust is another force that can do that.
All right, so thrust gives you some power behind you to kind of push you forward, right? So what if you have a rocket? What's the problem you have there that you can't get the rocket to go up? You just have
the weight of the rocket.
Right, so the weight's pulling down, everything's kind of pulling against you when you're trying to get up there, and the thrust will push you up.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So you did an experiment about thrust, and what did we do? What did you do?
We made kind of like a spinning water fountain.
Okay, so you started with a soda can, right?
Yeah. We started with a soda can, and then we poked. We started with poking 2 holes in it, and those holes were leaning to the left or the right or something.
Okay, so we put holes on, were they right next to each other, or were they on opposite sides?
They were on opposite sides.
Alright, so we put holes on opposite sides of an empty soda can, and when you put the nail hole in there, you kind of leaned it a little to the left, right?
Yep.
Right, so that gave so the water wasn't just coming straight out, it was coming out a little bit of an angle, and it was coming out the same angle on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And then what did you do with the top, so you could lift it?
The soda can, we put a string through the hole in the tap.
Right. So, and then what did we put in the soda can?
Water.
So you pour water in and then lift it, right?
Yep.
And
it turned.
It turns, right? It didn't just like spew straight out, it turned.
Mm-hmm. It didn't go like... It went...
So basically, the water was going in one direction, and it pushed the can in the other direction, and spin, spin, spin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, we're filling. Lift. 1, 2, 2.
2.
All right, so spun less times with more holes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And we tried it with more holes, right? 3 and 4 and 5. And you said something yesterday I found really interesting. You said you thought that when the holes were evenly spaced, that when there was an even number of holes, that it moved better. It moved faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it was faster with 2 holes and 4 holes than it was with 3 or 5.
Mm-hmm. It spun more.
Right. It had, and I suppose that would be the same even if you had like uneven aerodynamics, right? You had one side flat and the other side had a big wall on it. It would catch, right? You wouldn't get the
lean one direction.
Right, so the drag would be worse, so you'd need to do more with the thrust, right? So good job.
Thank you. I
had lots of fun.
Thank you.
Lots of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to spray water all over the room.
Yeah.
I'm all for anything that involves water spraying all over the place.
Yeah. I like sprinklers.
Our next experiment, set up a sprinkler in the middle of the kitchen.
I think that would be kind of fun. For us.
I think it would be fun for you and fun for me, and I'm not sure how much fun it would be for your father or the cat.
Or I'll see.
Well, we'll find out next week. Okay. Got anything else you want to add?
No.
I know what to do. Takes out.
My name is Amelia Dexter on Amelialand. Telling you to stay tuned.
Signing off.
Signing off.